845 Daily Telegraph. Portraits of bravery.
Bring it on.
For all of those that don't Google Mal Bradford, RAF pilot, I will read a quote from this article. It is not just the Taliban forces that pose a threat to British soldiers in Afghanistan. The forces of nature can prove just as deadly.
I've actually never read it. Oh my god. Anyway, it gets worse.
Bringing 4 men back in his helicopter, Captain Bradford was looking forward to an early night. Then, Morgan suddenly spotted something. Blimey, guys, you've seen that? The captain and the rest of the crew turned to their left and looked out the helicopter. There was a dust. I'm not actually going to read it because it doesn't get any more interesting. Basically, Mel runs away from the sandstorm, lands a helicopter. Mummy's brave little soldier. Captain Bradford, known to his fellow Marines as Cat Bum, due to his incredibly small mouth. He's having a very successful Marine career. In the Royal Marine circles, he is known for his bravery and courage, for his tactical expertise and knowledge, his quick wit, and for his devilishly handsome good looks. He is a maverick. He is the Top Gun. Mal is a very accomplished Marine. He has slotted into his mundane role of flying the Seeking support helicopters very well.
That's what it is.
God, she's a sexy, ambidextrous air vehicle. How long? 2 Rolls-Royce gnome spool turbo shaft engines with a combined thrust of 2,778 shaft horsepower. This legend needs a toast. Ladies and gentlemen, can we toast the Seeking? So far in his Marine career, Malcolm has a list of awards. Well, 2. During training, he won the Most Improved award, which basically means he's less shit at the end.
Very marginally.
After qualifying as a pilot, he narrowly missed out on winning the Best Pilot award to a better pilot, and achieved the Best Jungle Spirit award, which apparently means thanks for turning up. Thankfully, there aren't too many war stories to talk about when it comes to Mal. There is one, though, he is particularly proud of. Let me try and recreate the scene. First of all, the geography. We're in the deepest, darkest Afghanistan, Camp Bastion. The linchpin of British operations in Helmand is quite simply a desert metropolis. Bastion exists for one reason, and one reason only: to be the logistics hub of operations in Helmand. Supply convoys and armoured patrols regularly leave its heavily defended gates. They provide operating bases, patrol bases and checkpoints across the province. The time is 08:30. True to form, Captain Bradford has already been up for 3 hours perfecting that fine machine of a body. It is given to Queen and Country in the form of a long early morning run. After such extensive training, it is the captain's job to use his instinct as his first indicator of when to take action. Indeed, Mal was under siege. Whatever he had for dinner the night before was heading south from the river. Captain Bradford had little time to react. He realised how to get rid of the enemy in one fell swoop. To clarify, he got caught short. Say he needed a pupil. After such an unexpected ambush, Mal took cover and gave himself time to reflect. Of course, avoiding panic at all costs. Meanwhile, a family of local inhabitants, of the four-legged kind, skillfully approached Mal's dispatch. And Mal completed his mission. They moved in and looted Dindins back to their base. Obviously, if you wanted a good war story, you should ask Baz over there. Mal didn't have a typical upbringing. Marine upbringing. This is probably the only time you're going to see him and say, oh. As a child, his mum wanted to introduce him to less macho things in life. He wasn't bought toy guns. And at the age of 4, much to his excitement, he was enrolled in ballet. He had a very happy 2 years, learning, amongst other things, other moves, the pas de chat, which to the less educated translates as the step of the cat, which is a cat-like leap, where the dancer jumps from one foot and lands on another. This comes back and haunts him and his squadron later on in life. But at the age of 6, a group of boys spotted him in his ballet shoes, proudly walking around. They started to tease him. He saw a metal pole lying in the garden, picked it up and set after them, boys scattering in all directions. This little Billy Elliot decided to hang up his ballet shoes after that day, but not before leaving his legendary pas de chat, step of the cat, move once more. This time, he is a Marine on a winter run. As usual, he is at the back, close to the twat wagon. A twat wagon is a medical vehicle that follows in case anyone falls behind.
You was there with him, sure he was.
You've been on that twat wagon. But this time, the instructor, an SBS major, sees Mal jump a puddle in the road. The legendary pas de chat. The major, who was not familiar with ballet, decides to teach him and the rest of the squadron a lesson in gayness, and makes everyone get into a lake, while he gave them a speech to remind them the skin is waterproof. Well, we've heard about Malcolm the Royal Marine, but now we'd like to hear about Malcolm the Romantic. The person that Holly fell in love with, a side that the rest of us don't get to see. To find out how he scores on the romance side, I asked Holly to email a few stories. The email reads as follows. Right, Matt. In regards to stories, I have a few. Some you may want to share, some you may not want to. I'm going to share them all, Holly.
Don't use swear words. There were swear words in there.
He pooed on the steps outside our flat. On the floor of my bedroom, then got stropping when I tried to make him have a shower. So slept naked in my kitchen, flat share kitchen, standing up. He pulled a moonie on stage at a gay club. He has his own set of ladies' red underwear, bra, knickers, and suspender bands.